And if you look for some more live entertainment, well, be sure and grab your very own Fun Guide or download the Six Flags mobile app for all of the fun times and events happening throughout the park. And if you're hungry out of your zombie, for those of you with a seasonal diet pass, lunch is still being served. Feel free to stop by any of our participating locations throughout the park and enjoy a delicious meal, or you are a delicious meal. If you don't have a season diet pass, for more information about how you can add it, or you can pass away. And this is the pass and tell me about your and once again, Will Smith, Bonner from Hearst, the soccer Teddy from Arlington, and Kevin Kraus.
The Six Flags in Texas. My name's Kirby. I'm the conductor. I'm on the back of the train. I'm waving at you. Hello, that's me. Now, before we get started, we're buckle up the seatbelts. Just kidding. We don't have any seatbelts. This thing's over 100 years old. In the event of an emergency, your seat can be used as a flotation device. That's good. Consider this right place. This is one of the most dangerous rides in the park. Go through the place to the usual power and please follow the booking. If you don't believe me, find you. Everything done on them. What makes you think I do? We used to call it 20 bucks big spin. It was 23 miles an hour, spinning 3 on the track. That's what it was. You look you like you'll see the cloud house here. It's more like a spinning. Two stories. Tractor, dealers apart. And all of the hungry down on the legacy of the man's wash down. I cannot tell you how popular that is on those rocks of days. All you can think about is this. I'm not talking about cooking, nigga. Alright, folks, we have a big portion here at 6 Flags. We go through the big top from we do a big competition out of this. They're good things. Because I have a microphone. It's anyone I get pitch likes, you know, really help you. It's a 5-star hotel, 5-star hotel, whatever it is. When you lay on that floor at night and you look through that water, you will see 5 stars. Now it has running water when it rains. And yours, you can shower before it rains. He's taking his monthly shower now. Oh, brother. Such a popular island came out back in 1963. Then we built the second one, just a couple of years later. And it's all about rains, blue, blood, and two. Every time I see him, I think, man, there's a big horse somewhere looking for my horse truck. Thank you, you'll see bamboo. Blue, the bamboo, here in Texas. But on the other side of the biggest roller coaster in the state with a 255 foot drop at 85 miles. I'll put you in the Johnson Creek Station and have a decision to make. You can stay on and you can come down where you came from, or you can get off there and turn to the other lines and take the directions in the morning. You can't do that, you can't do either, so just be out of your mind pretty soon. Still going to leave me, stay safe for a minute. I'll stop in your way shortly. So when you sit down here, you look at
Well, howdy, folks, and welcome aboard the Six Flags in Texas. And I'm going to go for you, some coaches. After this show, come on here in a second when we get going. Hey, let's get the safety rails over with, so that we can. First thing I need to make sure everybody needs to make sure they stay seated at all times while we can. This is a real thing, but then like a freight train takes a mile to stop. This one takes approximately 5 foot. You have to do so against the right, not good to go. But basically, also, please keep up with everybody inside the coaches at all times. Reach out there and like it one of the bushes, but I guarantee you'll wax you back and then you've been bush waxed. I don't want that. But also, we have had some guests that have been strong in the past, so make sure you're urban beans in the yellow jacket. Think about this when you put your hand in the bushes. Also, please not to anything off the trains in the trash, brothers, sisters, I go in the rest from all the trees and whatnot, and you're going to see himself with a antique car. As I put in the park in 1962, they were actually manufactured in the turn 2060. The Cambridge Motor Car Company. Revolution virtual Leon show for you to check with your answers wrong. It makes you feel like you're flying fire tails and coach against you. You got bad rules attacking you. That's really cool. You know, this is a shot right now. It is the world's first ever. That will be roller coaster with your perception of the truth. Hey, you can feel it because you tell us the best situation in the world. Head on the right. Just look at the outside of power. She took her about 32 stories upstairs. She took back up again. And then up to back down the mountain. Three places to do this. Hey, on your left up here, that's his head, bro. You're going to see her ghost down. You need to keep your hands in. Touch at all times, please. Hey, over here, jump on the top porch up there. You've been wanting to jump, you just don't have to catch. The guy sitting on the bottom porch, he's your number one Dallas Cowboy fan. He's sitting there waiting for another Super Bowl. Now you have to look to the right. You can see it's actually the runway line. Try and build the world first. We do feel welcome. So that's me this. Make sure you don't shut up. We do the water sharing you can allow. Also, the first thing we're going to do is look at the water. And then watch the special everybody. And in the meantime, trying we just put the park for a little guest. And our bigger chickens. The freezer much less. And she tell it coming back with you over about 70 miles an hour. In 4 seconds. Hey, I'd like to let y'all know that you better all the other guests up on the train today. All the gentlemen, read the most recent. We're not getting into the you just stay on the train. You can get off the train, but you can't reverse it. You can't see it. All right, well, that's everybody. Please stay seated. The train comes to a complete stop. And we get one small signal on screen to come in here at the short place to get off. Everybody, please stay seated and make sure that listen. You can pray about getting that. Wait for the whistle. Make sure. Wait. Okay.
They have a lot of extras for us to go to the rest of them. Now hold on to your noses. We're going to here. Once you want to get on Make sure you keep your eyes away from the right side of the train. Taking its monthly bath. Getting some privacy. I see you looking at that little car. One of the tallest and fastest roller coasters in this park. It's the prime destination for many roller coaster enthusiasts. Once again, if you would please remain seated until we give you all the all clear. Stand up. Let me exit the train. When you exit the train, you will be to the left of the train to your left. Alright, if you can keep your seats for just a second, we may. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome you to the Six Flags Texas Railroad. Before we get too far into the park, let me just slow my little bit with you. Please keep your hands, head, feet, arm, anything you do not want to lose inside of the train. We also need you to remain seated while the train is in motion. When we get up close to Boomtown Station, we will give you all a heads up when the train has come to a full stop, and you may stand up and depart. Once again, we need all hands and arms, legs to stay in. No
grabbing the leaves, because if you try to grab the leaves, they will grab you right back. We have our Texas Giant here. Your Hawaiian steel hybrid roller coaster recently updated. Right, we have our antique chaparral cars. These were manufactured in Cleburne, Texas, until Henry Ford put them out of business. Here's your right, we have the Royal Tower. Most terrifying attractions in all of VW, that would be Interstate 30. And here to the right is the Superman Tower. It is the tallest ride of its kind. And then the beautiful Electric Ghost Town. These guys have been playing the same road game since last Halloween. This roller coaster is not only used to plenty of loops and turns above ground, it also has two different sections where the roller coaster goes underground. And these blue roller coasters that you see on both sides of us is Mr. Freeze. I'll say little else about that ride, except it is that it is And we are now approaching the Boomtown station. Once again, please remain seated until we give you the all clear to stand at the door. You do not have to get off at the station if you would like to go back to the station. That is entirely your choice. The exit is going to be to the
All right. I will stop writing train story so I can talk to people. Hang on a minute, let me put this up. After I have to fix this thing again because this thing keeps always breaking, so I have to fix it. Give me just a minute, everybody. I'm still here, but on the opposite side of this here room. Almost done. Oh, there we go. Okay. That's actually a very useful idea that I came up with a couple years back. Okay. So, yeah, you are actually. So I haven't been on the clock for a couple days now. Still won't be until they update it. For some reason, I'm not scheduled till the 28th. So whenever it's hot out, I wear this lighter jacket because I don't want to wear my Letterman until it gets colder. And then I'll find a way to go out for winter with jackets. But first, you know, I've already figured out how to handle the summer. Now I'm starting to get ready to prepare up for winter. I'm going to learn how to, you know, handle these big old stuff coming in. So I always bring a light jacket when I'm not on the clock or on the clock, which is this one, because I can't find a lighter one that I have with me because I don't have a lighter jacket. So this is the only light jacket I have. Until then, if I go and I buy a light jacket, then I can switch and then wear a light jacket when I'm off the clock. right now I only got this one. That's how I wear this when I'm off clock. So unless I'm in my uniform, where it could be a t-shirt, whether it could be a actual polo, anything Six Flags related, then the jacket over with my badge and everything, then we know I'm in work clothes. So, for all you also train guys out there, explain to me what, the fact that somebody on security at TMP station was trying to kick me off the public platform just because he thought I was loitering. I wasn't even doing any kind of crap like that. I was rail fanning for TRE and TexRail and other trains, and he thought I was just standing out there doing nothing, and he was trying to kick me out of there. And I'm out there for a public reason. Every rail fanner does it. And I don't know why he was trying to get me out of there. But for those that are rail fanners, I thought maybe y'all would know that that is a bunch of BS. Nobody has the right to move anybody within a certain amount of property. It is public. Otherwise, you can't run a train and you can't ask for passengers because, then if it's private property, why even bother building the train? So, let me see what this video is real quick here. They were talking about.
Here comes the train. All right, next choice.
So you didn't mention Texas Rail Fan Productions whatsoever, Savage. Okay, thank you. Thank you. All right. Now that's something I can look forward to down the road. Let me update my weather and see what's coming in. $8.30 to all units. Be advised, we are still code W. Once again, $8.30 to all units. We are still advised code W. Like I have to keep doing this for the rest of my life. We will be cleared out of it at about midnight, and it'll update. Yeah, well, I didn't see the video Texas Rail Fan 21 posted because I was out rail fanning at the time. But, he was saying, he was trying to get me out of there, and he, I told him that I've been doing this for years, and I told him that I have been out here for countless times, day after day. And I told him that me and Texas Rail Fan 21, well, I didn't specify that he was with me at the time. I just told him that me and a friend. But either way, between YouTube and Facebook, me and Texas Rail Fan 21 were actually out a couple weeks ago. We went down there and we went to TMP and we went and filmed TexRail and TRE, and they never ran us off. I don't know why this guy is trying to run me off. Maybe because I'm by myself. I don't know. But guess what, guys? I got a picture of him in the video. So he is going to be legit screwed of a job if he can't keep his act together. And yes, of Aquaman, I am well aware. They started that well above around March. They started that well at the beginning of this year. When I first know about it, it was in March when I figured out that when I first got the job at Six Flags, I saw they were already doing all kinds of crap to it. So, I already know. And with the fact that they are turning 30, 40 feet of our fence down for trucks to get through, 30, 40 feet or more of our track to get out for our railroad, that's why our train is not running. In the meantime, our railroad locomotives will once again be over 2 to 4 months old, because as far as the fact that they're just going to age in the shed every day, they will not be able to be moved on the track. I don't know if they'll be pulled out or not, but as far as I'm aware, they're just going to sit in the shed. I don't know. I mean, this is what causes their locomotives to constantly break, and this is why I keep telling them to send me to the Six Flags Railroad so I can try to help improve them. They don't want to hire me over there, and I've tried all kinds of stuff. They will not hire me. They will not help. They will not let me help them with the railroad. But I could probably help them with all kinds of stuff. I know simulators are different, but I know almost anything there is to a steam locomotive as far as engineering and conducting the railroad more than anybody would, because I've been experienced behind the computer and been in all kinds of cabs with these locomotives. Hell, I've been in a 460 locomotive. I've seen the controls people have to deal with. I know what, has to be done here and there, but, people don't want me to help them with the railroad. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know what they did. No, I haven't posted anything yet. They're still in the computer process. They're just sitting in here on my computer right now. But yeah, I mean, it's just, I mean, I told him a few months ago, I needed people to help me get over to Six Flags Railroad. I wanted to be transferred. They didn't let me over there. Then, I kept asking them because they told me, they kept telling me I could do that. They wouldn't let me do it. So, I'm like, okay. So, well, we're not sure what we're going to do in that place of Aquaman. We're definitely not sure. They have debated on put a slingshot there, and we're not sure. But yeah, those guys will not let me over the railroad. I've only been at Roaring Rapids for a few weeks, a couple of months, maybe a month or so. And I've been helping out with them. But now, for some apparent reason, from the 8th through the 28th, I have been off the clock. They have not hired me. Told 2 supervisors about this. They will not hire me for any legit reason. Now I'm frustrated. My life cannot be complete without working. So those slingshots that'll lean you back and then like this and then shoot you in the air about 100 feet or so, maybe 200 feet? That's what they're probably going to consider putting there. We're not 100% sure yet. Maybe, maybe not. No, I don't think I got terminated, but I'm not sure because I'm going to call a supervisor within the week. And I'm going to see what the problem is. Because if they are getting rid of me now, I need to know. And I'm going to definitely call HR about this too. But if they are getting rid of me, then I need to go to BNSF as quickly as I can before I lose a job. and not making money. I need to have a job where I'm making money and doing stuff before it's too late. Yeah, we always shut down rapids before any storms show up. If we automatically hear a phase 2, we are shutting down rapids. If we hear a phase 1, well, I'm trained for Superman, Justice League, or Rapids. I could get sent to any one of them. They could send me to either ride of the 3. It doesn't matter. They could send me anywhere. Here's the thing. When we got different kind of phases. So if we are in phase 1, lightning 15 miles away or less, we keep the ride open. But if we got 10 miles away or less, which is phase 2, we will shut that ride down immediately. And we will get everybody under cover. All of our employees at least. We will have them meet just outside the exit of Rapids. And we will all regroup there until after our shutdown. And then if we hear a phase 3 outside of phase 2, if we are in a phase 2 going into a phase 3, or if we're still in phase 2, we will still go to weather shelter, because there's nothing else we could do aside moving maybe go-karts up to amphitheater or going somewhere else. We will probably just go to Southern Palace and we will wait there. Once the storm blows over, we will then come back to the ride, and if they give us an all clear, we open it back up. If it is too late in the day, such as 7 or 8 o'clock, 2-3 hours before the park closes, we will not open it, because we shut down an hour or 2 hours. We shut down about an hour before the park does. So I don't know why. Phase 1 is 15 miles away or less for lightning. Phase 2, 10 miles away or less. Phase 3, 5 miles away or less. And then it could get worse from there. And then I'll tell you where the weather shelters are in case anybody ends up going to Six Flags in the near coming week. I can tell you where a weather shelter is in case you're out there in the weather, or if you decide to stay and then you want to wait it out. But yeah, we try to fit as many guests as we can in some employee areas, and then we will have the rest of the guests fend for themselves. Let me go and give some of y'all the weather shelter areas, because I don't think it's going to matter much. Because sometimes, we have to help out people. Code A is a weather watch. Code B is a weather warning. Code C is precautionary action. In other words, I would recommend getting under cover at that time. Code D is a tornado warning. Code W is a wind warning. But we also do that as a sometimes we also do that when we're watching for the weather. If we already have clouds in the area, we'll also do that. So if you're at the front gate, your weather shelters for the event of a weather, you're going to the area restrooms, you're going to Season Pass, Casa Restaurant, Mercado, or First Aid. Those are your areas for front gate. Surprise, First Aid's in there. If you're Old South, you're going to Southern Palace, Lone Star Theater. The Texas area, such as Titan, Texas Giant, Shop Cars, Six Flags Road, it could be one of the depots. Boot Scootin', Rodeo, well, I don't think Rodeo will fall under it, but there's other areas. You will go to the restrooms, Bubba's Back Room, E.G. Sugar Waters, Woodcutter, Texas Arcade. If you are in Modern area, you will go to area restrooms, Season Pass, Looney Tunes Mall. If you are near Rapids, Oil Derrick, Shockwave, Go-Karts, any of those areas near the tower, you will be going to area restrooms, Last Chance Gifts, Lone Star Theater, area shops. If you are in Mexico, such as Mexican Hat, Cantina, all those other areas, you're going to the area restrooms, First Aid, Casa Restaurant. If you are in Boomtown Games, Mr. Freeze, Gotham City, Riddler Revenge, Boomtown Depot, Runaway Mine Train, Runaway Mini Mine Train, all those other rides, area restrooms, Boomtown Games. And those are the back rooms for the Boomtown Games. These are all the weather shelters. Last one, if you are in the Good Times area, you're going to the area restrooms. You're going to the back room of the games, Majestic Theater, and Judge Tunnel. If we are ever in a Code C, the only rides that will stay open are Justice League and Runaway Mountain. No other rides will be open at that time unless the Six Flags Road was running, which I don't think that would be the case. Six Flags Road stays open in Phase 3. And we can't keep our tram open in Phase 3 in the parking lot, yet we have to shut it down in Phase 2. They're both transportation vehicles. Even I don't understand that. And yet we have to do that every single time. No, but what I'm saying is, you know how the Six Flags Railroad is made of metal, like the locomotive and everything, but the cars are all wooden, and people sit in it, and you're carrying people on a metal track? That can catch on fire. And they carry a fire extinguisher. Front or back. Probably both. Tram is the same thing. It's made of metal. We carry people, but it's not as big. Yeah, I know. But for some reason, our tram is made of metal too. It's a transport vehicle, just like our railroad. They shut it down in Phase 2. People argue it's Phase 3. It's not. It has always been Phase 2. Forever it will be. And I don't know why, but if tires are not metal and they're touching the ground, I don't think it would electrocute the tram. However, safety reasons prohibit us from running at the time of Phase 2. But in my opinion, if the railroad is continuing to run at Phase 3, we should be able to run ours at Phase 2. Nothing would stop that. So, I just don't get it. We do all kinds of things out there, and we just get so many stuff going on. So, you know, stuff just doesn't add up. Like I said, my schedule, it doesn't add up. They're keeping me off for some reason for over 2 weeks. Something just isn't adding up. I don't understand it. Something isn't right. Well, they're made of metal. Metal conducts electricity, though. That's the problem. The rails and the wheels will conduct electricity because the lightning hits, it will conduct. You got to think of that math. And like I said, I'm off the clock for 2 weeks because the supervisors that I've been talking to, 2 of my supervisors at Ride Operations can't do their job. And I have talked to them and asked them, and I told them, I am available all summer. You have not hired me. Why? And then they said, sorry, we're going to figure it out. Well, of course you figure it out, but you can't put me on the schedule. I don't know why. Makes me not do my job right. No wonder I can't go back to the park. Something ain't adding up. Well, I need to know now before it's too late. Just to let you guys know, if you're watching and you have my Facebook information, I'm switching to Facebook. So once again, if you guys have my Facebook, I am switching to Facebook. I will continue all this from there. So I'm going to shut down YouTube in 30 seconds. Once again, 30 seconds will be shut down. Yeah, I saw that. Me and him can't really get much of live stuff done. I don't know what he does, what I do, but we can't get stuff done. I tried to get in contact with him. Not easy. Alright, guys, I give you. Why don't I do Facebook? Because I'm already doing it. I've had both running for the past almost 52 minutes. When? I'm still live on Facebook. Are you sure you're on the right one? Let me see if I can send the invite code or something. Says somebody's watching, but I don't know if it's you from YouTube. Don't know who it is. I'll have to check. I already sent it to you. Well, not let me do it. Crap. That's a problem. Don't know why it will never let me send a link. Ever. Never lets me send a single link down. Yeah, just go to my Facebook and look for Trans Am, and yeah, I'm gonna try to go out there at some point. Don't know when. I don't know when you're gonna go out there, but I'll figure out when I go out there. We'll schedule something. But if you have Facebook or phone or something, email, text me, whatever, we'll schedule something out. You just gotta let me know when you're going out there, and I can go out there. All right. For those, like I said, that are watching, we're getting ready to switch over to Facebook. I'm gonna go ahead and signal the shutdown of YouTube. This is our horn from Rapids, so stand by. And now we're switching over to Facebook, guys. Give me just a minute and we'll be on our way over.